Was it a conspiracy that kept former President Luiz Inacio Lula da Silva from running again in last year's presidential race? Yes, it was, according to The Intercept Brazil, an online investigative journal which published the contents of private text messages between presiding judge Sergio Moro and prosecutors in the biggest corruption scandal in Brazilian history, Operation Car Wash. Dozens of high-profile politicians and officials from almost all political parties were caught in the judicial net, but Lula da Silva was the biggest fish of them all. Judge Moro, who is now the Minister of Justice, became a national hero for his perceived role in rooting out corruption. Now there is evidence the process against the former president was rigged and that Moro is implicated.
A judge can't talk to the prosecution. He can't guide them because later he's going to pass judgment on the case. What he did is illegal. So these conversations create a lot of questions about the process that sent former President Lula to prison.
A number of texts published by The Intercept allegedly show bias against Lula's Workers' Party, calling members revolting and mobsters. The author of this one says she is very worried that the Workers' Party will return to power. Justice Minister Moro says he did nothing wrong.
I didn't see anything important in these messages. What happened here was a criminal invasion of the prosecutor's cell phones. In my opinion, that's a very serious violation.
But the Brazilian Bar Association is recommending that Moro step down.
Ele é o chefe da Polícia Federal.
He is in charge of the federal police. He will have the power to manipulate the inquiry, to open investigations or close them, and to control the flow of information and the message. So it's entirely inappropriate that he continues as the minister.
Lula's defense team is planning to use the leaked messages to attempt to nullify the case. Key to President Jair Bolsonaro's election campaign was his promise for zero corruption tolerance. But up to now, he has said nothing about the scandal. His aides have recommended that he wait for more revelations. Meanwhile, The Intercept says that what it published so far is just the tip of the iceberg. Lucrecia Franco, CGTN, Rio de Janeiro.